Hi guys, and welcome to my review of Predators from 2010. This is the third instalment in the mainline Predator films, if you don't include MAVP. And this is a sequel that really, after Predator 2, just really goes back to basics. We have a group of mercenaries and military people who find themselves on this alien planet, and pretty soon they find themselves basically being hunted themselves by this other group, clan of predators, and and so, like I said, this is we are basically back in the forest here, that provides a backdrop and a hunting ground for this. It's a movie that very much goes very back to basics, and I think in that sense, I think it delivers a lot of what Predator fans want, and a lot of what you kind of are expecting from a Predator film. I do think that there is I think that for some people, they might find themselves seeing this as a bit too much of a rinse and repeat of the first one. Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand that, but for me, I think that there's just enough in this movie. It brings just enough in for my liking to kind of just give it itself its own identity and make it a little bit more distinguishable from that first film. When just kind of like some examples of that, we basically we not just have a one predator here, we have a group of predators. It kind of expands on the lore of this, where we basically find ourselves a predator resembling the predator that we know and love, is basically being held captive on this planet, and that's because this little kind of like blood feud has erupted between different gangs, clans of predators. Our mercenaries are kind of stuck in the middle of this. All of the predator action is preceded by hunting of where they are being hunted by these, what can only be described as these little alien beast things that is hunting them, and then it's only then that they end up disappearing to indicate that something much bigger and a much bigger threat is kind of just around the corner. Liked all of that, like the whole idea of the original Predator being kind of like how captive, and there being all this kind of like blood feud and stuff between the different types of predators. I really liked all that. There's some really cool action sequences here. There's another really cool sequence I like, where one of his mercenaries is having a katana duel with one of the predators. I think that's a really cool scene. There's just this is just a lot of fun, and similar to the first one. I think the pacing is right. There's not really too many times where this pacing drops. There's not too many times where this film is boring. The only time when I think in the negative comment section of this is where it's all like around the mid half, where we have Lawrence Fishburne's character pop up to basically kind of provide a little bit more of this kind of backstory on the blood feud between these predators. And I do kind of feel like that little period, it's not drawn out too long, so it's, you know, it's not really a big issue, but I do feel that during that period, it does sag a little bit for me, but that's the only time where I think the pacing really kind of drops off a little bit. Beyond that, I think that this is just a real kind of back to basics, really kind of gun-ho action thriller that I think a lot of Predator fans are going to get kind of a kick out of. So yeah, I mean, I did initially think that Adrien Brody was kind of a bit miscast in here. Over the years, I've kind of learned to accept it more, and I kind of think that he does okay in this. I think that major props have to go to Alice Braga's character in this as well, who I think she more or less really holds her own in terms of her character and her performance. She really kind of holds her own in this very male testosterone fueled kind of environment. You know, so she really kind of stands out in this film as well for me. Yeah, major props to her as well. So yeah, on the whole, just really enjoyed this one. And yeah, like I said, I'll be interested to know what you guys think down in the comment section, because like I said, I feel that it's similar to the second film, but maybe not to the same degree. I might be totally wrong here, but I think there is still a bit of a division in the fans' opinion of this film, where I think some people there's the camp I kind of I seem to be in, where that see this film as a real back to basics and just a real quality sequel. I think that others kind of feel a bit too much of a rinse and repeat one, and therefore maybe they admire the second one more because it takes much more of a bold swing and a much more departure. So yeah, like I said, let me know down in the comment section, guys, what your thoughts are and which side of the fence you fall on with this one. And yeah, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be reviewing all of the Predator films here in the wake of the new entry Predator Badlands dropping. I will also be reviewing the Alien franchise as well, and then I'll be bringing these two franchises together to face them off against each other one last time, where I will rank all of the Alien and Predator films together from worst to the best. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and until next time, I will see you guys on the next video. You guys take care.